Okay, after you watch this next interview, you're going to be a believer that all the new jobs in our country are going to be created by people who develop an app. That's right. They're going to create a job for you on your phone. And that's where it is. That's where the opportunities are. Or the new, entrepreneurs are going to become, are going to be created. Really, people who make a new app. You don't have to start a building. You don't have to invest in all this other kind of stuff. You just have to put it on the internet on an app and you're in business. This is a guy who's a teacher. He's a teacher up in Canada. And he saw a way to, there's a way to use the sharing economy for individuals anywhere to make money and to solve a problem or provide a service that's cheaper than people are doing it now. Somebody who has a little package that wants to go to that city. See, businesses pay like $150 just to get a package like 20 miles away because they want it done today, and you're going to that city anyway. So you can make $100 and some bucks today just by traveling, 10, 20, 30 miles or whatever. Man, and that's fantastic. See, what's going on in our country now is it's all on the internet. That's where things are growing. That's where things are happening. Sure, the other stuff, the old-time package delivery people are going to be around. It's going to take them a while to slowly fade out of business, but it's a shrinking business. The new stuff is here where we're using existing resources. It's a win-win-win for everybody. They're doing it cheaper. People are making extra money. And the people are getting a service faster and better and cheaper than before. Now, that has to be the growth, right? Where things are happening. Sure, people are going to get hurt, and we have to do things about that, on some kind of level. But man, you can't stop, progress. You can't stop, where people get things better and people have done things, faster, cheaper. We'd be all riding around on horses if we believed that. Cars wouldn't be around because, who wants to do that? They're more expensive and they're complicated. No. Horses are gone, right? And we're all riding around in cars, So you can't stop this stuff called progress, and start learning. And we're all living so long, it would be different. You could die at 40 years old and you're 35. Who cares? You can ride out what you got. But now we're living 7, 80, 90 years old. So if you're 50, 64, man, you got 30, 40 years. You better start learning this stuff. And it's easier. And it gets easier every day. So watch this interview. It's fun. It's fun to see what's going on in the world, no matter if you use it or not, because someday you may have to, and you realize the importance of the things that are going on. So watch. Well, Ron Ward of SwiftTime.ca, and it's CA because you're in Canada, and it's SwiftTime because you deliver stuff. Parts and things like that, mostly for businesses, by using other people. Sure, like you're an Uber for people and businesses that need parts in other parts of cities, other cities, or anywhere. And the biggest, saddest part, though, is you're only in Alberta right now, and it's going to take you a while for the rest of us to take advantage of you. But you're growing like hell already. So it won't be long. So how did this come up? You see Uber and I say, hey, why aren't we doing this for parts instead of people? Or what?
Yeah, well, very much so. My brother got married last year in the summer, and a cousin of mine was looking for a cab, waited an hour, and was very frustrated and said, where is your app to hail a cab? And their equivalent to Uber is called Halo. So I had never heard of that because Uber was not in my city. And I said to my cousin and another cousin, why don't we start this? What a terrific idea. She explained the concept of Uber. When I went online and learned about Uber and saw billing or if not more, I said, how can I compete with that? And it would just be a matter of time when they come to my city. So sure enough, they did 3 months later. I didn't wait that long. I started thinking of something else that wouldn't involve too many bylaws, and so I was thinking of transporting items. And a friend of mine, a really good friend I've known for many years, came down to visit, and he said, he's a parts manager for many years. He had this idea of using people to deliver parts, because he would spend about $900 on a hotshot company for
wow. So hotshot company, these companies who get parts to people, business to business parts, and they charge $900 just to deliver a part. Huh?
it can be anywhere from, depending on how far you are,
Yeah.
that is $600 to $900, and sometimes companies just need a part that day. So that's very cost prohibitive for a company. So if we're using people that are already traveling to a location,
Ah.
why don't they pick up a part
Yeah.
for cost? So that's kind of where the idea came. We put the crowdsourcing idea together with his, and we created Swift Time. So we're kind of like a dating site. With the
But you drive the date home at night too, you know.
So
But I mean, to me, what's so important about it, man, that's where the company's going. So you, as an entrepreneur, just need a website to start this business. You don't have to have a fleet of trucks. You don't have to have employees. You don't have to have anything to provide this service besides a website, right?
very minimal overhead, exactly. Low investment, and a website, and of course the app.
Right, right. Well, that's the website. You develop that, but then you're not stuck with worrying about 500 employees that have to get paid whether you have business or not.
Exactly.
But more importantly, maybe you're not going to hire a lot of employees, but you're creating income opportunities for people that they never knew they could make money this way. I'm driving to 100 miles in another city today, and I can just check my app. They got anything going there, and I can make an extra $100 to see my girlfriend.
Exactly. I think we're environmentally friendly. We're dispatching less trucks. We're helping the economy because we're saving companies money in this, especially now. It's a very challenging time in Alberta, and I know in the States as well. And most importantly, we're putting money in drivers' pockets, right? Get their gas paid for, buy a nice.
Absolutely. I mean, artists who need extra money, or people want to start a new career or a new business, and they can make money from you on the side as they're doing this, and all that kind of thing. Now, are you worried about the Teamsters getting after you, or breaking your kneecaps, or anything like that?
Well, you know what? I mean, I think there's always going to be hotshot companies.
Right.
We work beside them and with them, right? We mostly deal in smaller parts. We're not going to be hauling, parts that are worth, or 10,000 pounds or worth 20. Right. Typically, parts that are about 3,000.
You're not getting an airplane engine.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
No, I mean, it's terrific. It's clean. It's neat. God, you're creating income opportunities. It doesn't cost anything, so to speak. I mean, you got to develop the software. But I just see, I mean, like Uber, I mean, there's a company now, $50 billion. I don't know what that is. I mean, that's like Federal Express now, but Federal Express has 300,000 employees and Uber only has 2,000. And that's why you're part of this new economy like that. And that's why people should realize, I think, that's why you're an important indicator of this, is that's where the opportunities are. Not getting a job with the next FedEx, but getting an income opportunity, from the next Swift Time, because you're creating that income opportunity.
Yeah, it's just looking at a system that is good, but how can you make it more effective and efficient? So everyone benefits. It's kind of like profit sharing, so everyone can sort of share.
Yeah, absolutely, win. And most importantly, you're not a PhD geek from someplace. You're a high school counselor.
Counselor, that's right, exactly, yeah. So that's why I'm still passionate about that, but I love business and always have. So it's my other passion. And you can do two things. You can have
absolutely right. That's what I keep telling my wife, but she doesn't understand that. That's another story. But it's just wonderful, and so you're only in Canada or Alberta right now. It's going to grow to Canada, hopefully down here too. It's going so well just in a short time. That this is. You're right. I mean, business, man. You're saving somebody who's going to pay $600, $900, and you can do it for $100. Man, that's a hell of an opening. Yeah.
I guess a lot of people want to have that same day delivery, but they don't want to pay $900. But you know what? They'll pay $120, the company. And then the driver gets $100. They're making
wow.
Money, right? So, I mean, this could never be possible 20 years ago. Obviously, technology now we can, and it's very global in a way because I'm in Edmonton. My business partner is in Grand Prairie. My other business partners are in Ireland, Dublin.
Really? Wow.
In Jordan in the Middle East. So we have
wonderful. No, that's what's so great about the world now. See, you have friends and partners all over, and you don't have to go out to dinner with them if you don't want.
Yeah. So my cousin and his business partner in Dublin, we have Skype meetings all the time. So this is medium to be able to.
Yeah, like us. I'm interviewing. I don't have to get in a plane and go out to Alberta, but I'd love to. It just wouldn't be cost effective for me to do it, and I'd get some heat from my people.
That would be the next.
Right. Oh, wonderful. That's a great idea, Ron. So glad you're there educating us about how this economy is changing and the opportunities that are available to anybody. If you think differently, the old stuff's not working and it costs too much, so we got to new ways of doing it. And you're one of these guys that found it for us. And that's swifttime.ca. SWIFTTIME.ca. Right?
Very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Rod. Take care and say hello to your students, too. They're important.
Thank you. All the best. Take care. Bye-bye.